guys, welcome to Balance and Glow 12 Days of Wellness. Today we are going to be exploring the very festive fallen star pose. So we're going to be doing a really short sort of 15-minute flow all around our fallen star pose. So we're going to start just seated for a moment just to find a little bit of grounding. So maybe coming up on a block and crossing at the ankles here. And then just wriggling yourself onto your sit bones, placing your hands onto your knees or into your lap, and just take a moment to grow tall in the spine. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of work into the core and the groin space today that's kind of incorporated in our fallen stars. So we're here, we're going to start with a couple of side bends. So reaching your right arm out to the right side, take a breath in and reach your left arm to the sky. Take a big full breath in here. And as you exhale, your left hand comes down to your left side. Reach your right arm to the sky. We're just going to continue like this, moving with the breath. Releasing the right arm down, lifting the left arm high. Feeling into the side body. It's really integral in that fallen star pose. And then slowly taking one more on each side and then coming back into that neutral spine position. Coming all the way back. Take a breath in, reach both arms to the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to find a tabletop position. So either rolling over onto the knees or taking the legs to one side. Hands come underneath the shoulders, knees come underneath the hips. And we're just going to tuck the toes under, lift the hips high, and find a down dog position. On an inhale, reaching your right leg high. As you exhale, your right knee is going to go over towards the left, and then we're going to extend the leg through and find our fallen star. So the right edge of the foot comes down to the floor. The left arm reaches to the sky. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, this left hand comes down to the mat. You're going to draw your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, place your shin about halfway down your mat, 45 degrees. Come onto your fingertips, look forwards. Keep the back toes tucked under. And maybe here, starting to rise the arms, find your high pigeon, reaching your arms nice and high. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, release fingertips down to the floor. You're going to round in your upper back, draw your chin towards your chest, shift the weight forwards, unweight this left foot, and then step your left foot through the gap in between your hands. Good. From here, you're going to push off this left foot, reach the hands a little bit further forwards. Your right leg's going to go high, standing splits. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, find your half moon. Start to open up the hips. So your right hip stacks on top of the left, opening up into the groin space a little bit here. As your right arm maybe reaches to the sky. Take a breath in. As you exhale, this right arm comes all the way up over by your ear. Release it down to the floor as we take a forward fold. Relax your head. Inhaling, find a half lift. As you exhale, plant the palms and step it back. Find your down dog. Inhaling, lift your left leg high. As you exhale, fallen star, your left knee over towards the right. Extend that left leg through. The right arm reaches to the sky. Really think about pressing away from the floor. Imagine someone's got hold of your right hand. Inhaling here. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. High pigeon. Your left shin comes all the way down to the center of your mat, 45 degrees. Inhale, come onto the fingertips. As you exhale, start to reach your arms high. Embracing any wobbles here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, fingertips come down to the top of your mat. Round into your upper back and step your right foot in between your hands. Push off the right foot. The left leg goes high. Standing splits, relax your head. Inhale here. As you exhale, half moon. So without moving the hands, just start to lift your left hip up over the right, and then right hand stays on the floor. Your left arm reaches to the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, take a forward fold. This left foot comes down to the top of your mat. Relax your head. Inhale, find a half lift. As you exhale, plant the palms. Step it back and find your high plank. Inhaling here, drop the knees. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest and head, hover the hands. As you exhale, plant the palms, press it back to a child's pose. Now take a wide-legged child's pose here, even maybe wider than you normally do, feeling into the groin space and relax your head. Take a full breath in into the back space of the body. And a full breath out. On an inhale, look forwards in between your hands. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips high. On an inhale, lift your right leg high. As you exhale, fallen star, right leg over to the left. Left arm reaches to the sky. Now, reach here to draw your left heel in. Turn your left toes more towards the back of the mat. And then start to bend into your left knee. Your bum is going to come all the way down to the floor. Inhaling here, push into your foot. Lift the hips all the way back. As you exhale, heel comes in. Bend your left knee. Draw the bum down to the floor. Take 2 more of these. Inhale, we rise it up. And exhale to lower. 1 more, inhale, rise it up. This time as you exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, inhale. As you exhale, spin on your left foot, side plank, option for your tree variation. Right foot comes to the inside of that left thigh. Right arm reaches to the sky, inhaling here. As you exhale, your right foot steps behind you, wild thing. Turn your hips towards the ceiling, dangle this right arm up above your head, inhaling here. As you exhale, belly button back to spine, right hand down to the mat, right leg high, inhale. As you exhale, find your downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift your left leg high. As you exhale, fallen star. Left knee over towards your right. Extend the leg through. Right arm reaches to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, draw your right heel in. Bend your right knee. Hips come all the way down to the floor. Inhale, we press it all the way up. Wild thing. As you exhale, hips down to the floor. Maybe reach your arm towards the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Left knee in towards your nose. And then pivot on that right foot so the outer edge of the foot comes down. Bring your weight into your right hand. That tree pose, side plank variation. Left arm to the sky, inhale. As you exhale, wild thing. Left foot steps behind, hips face towards the ceiling. Dangle this left arm above your head, inhale. As you exhale, belly button back to spine. Left foot down to the floor and lower to your child's pose. Maybe a closed leg child's pose here. Knees together, forehead down. Swim the arms behind you to cup your heels. Good, take 2 more full breaths here, allowing everything to come back around. Slowly start to creep your arms back out in front of you. You're going to tuck your toes under, lift your hips high and find a down dog. From here on an inhale, lift your right leg high. As you exhale, fallen star, option to hover the leg this time. Right leg goes over to the left, left arm high, inhale. As you exhale, ground the foot down, keeping the legs straight this time. Lower the hips all the way down to the floor. Now turn the torso in towards the center of your legs, maybe widening the legs slightly. We're going to take a straddle fold. So start to walk your hands forwards. Maybe the forearms come down, maybe simply staying here is enough. Maybe relax the head. Breathing into the groin space. Take 2 more full breaths here. Good, and then slowly start to walk your hands back towards you. Your right hand is going to plant at the top of the mat. Going to dig your heels into the floor. We're going to find our way back to that fallen star. So press into your right hand, dig your heels in, left arm goes high, and then left hand comes down to the mat, and step it back, find your down dog. On an inhale, lift your left leg high. As you exhale, fallen star, left knee over towards the right. Extend the leg, right arm, hovering here if you would like to. Right arm to the sky. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the foot down. Lower the hips all the way down. Finding that straddle position. So maybe starting to walk the fingertips forwards. Maybe releasing the forearms or simply the hands. And relax the head. Okay, slowly start to walk the hands all the way back. Just adjusting the feet like they were in your fallen star. The left hand plants at the top of the mat. Dig the heels in. The right arm to the sky, inhaling. As you exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Send your left leg all the way up and back. And then start to pad the feet forwards, walking the feet all the way to the hands, bending your knees generously, and then make your way all the way onto your back, drawing your knees in towards your chest, and releasing the feet down to the floor. Bringing one hand onto your stomach, one hand onto your chest. Just going to take a moment here to be in stillness at the end of this short practice. Just give yourself permission just to be here for a couple of breaths. Relaxing the shoulders and the head, allowing the knees to knock inwards. And if you want to pause this video and stay here in your Shavasana for longer, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to start to draw one knee in towards your chest. Draw the other knee in and just gently rock your way up to a seat. Taking your hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. On an inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye, space between your eyebrows. To exhale, bow. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much for joining me in this fallen star flow.